of the things I've been talking about lately in the last couple of videos is drums. Recording your tracks through different types of methods, whether you use EZDrummer, Superior Drummer, or a combination of different tools within Studio One, or maybe you even have a set much like this one. This is the Roland TD11. Pretty much snare, some cymbals. You can get additional cymbals, additional kick drums. And what I like best about this set is that it actually runs through tune tracks. So your EZDrummer and your Superior Drummer and all the different kits that you can have in there are triggered by when you hit, it will run through the tune track and then run into Studio One. So the sounds that you're hitting here trigger the sounds that are in EZDrummer that record in Studio One, which is a cool feature. One of the things I like a lot about this is the fact that, again, I love tune track. I love it and I use it all the time. But sometimes it might be a little too perfect, and I'm kind of looking for those little errors, you know, the little human mistakes and stuff that kind of make your track sound a little less perfect, I guess, at times. Not knocking the tune track tools. I think they're absolutely wonderful. But sometimes I just like to, you know, practice the drums myself and record myself playing. So what is a cool thing that I like to do is I will build my drum tracks in Studio One and then play them and then practice them on the Roland kit. So I've got it running through my different monitors over here, and then practice it until I get to a part where I feel like I can record it in Studio One. So I then can play my own drums to the song that I've created, to my guitar, my bass, and just keep practicing and practicing until I get it right. So what's also cool about that is, again, I'm not perfect. So if there are different parts, if I'm playing a song and I screw up, which I do all the time, I can stop and then kind of go back and then pick up where I left off. That way I'm not having to make an absolute perfect set of drums. So in this video we're going to talk about some drums, and we're going to talk about editing some of our guitars that we've been working on in the last couple videos that we did. We'll work on mixing some of the different sounds and different tones and finding which amps and cabinets we want to use for our mix. We'll also dial in our bass a little bit. Last time we recorded a couple of just dry tracks, recorded one track, duplicated it, and so in this video we're going to go ahead and start editing some of that. So, okay. So what you just saw was me actually playing this drum track here, which is what I had built in EZDrummer. And in the last videos you saw how I had actually built the different parts of the song using EZDrummer. And then what I like to do then is I'll actually go up here and I will create this, I'll pull in another track, another EZDrummer track here. And when I hit record, what I'm actually doing, I've set up my EZDrummer here to pull in my Roland. There's my TDK11 KV set. And so what happens is it's actually armed to record. And so when I'm recording, when I hit record in Studio One and I play my Roland kit, it's running through into my Studio One and it's triggering EZDrummer's metal set, so that the heads, the kick, the snare, everything that's set up in EZDrummer is being triggered by my Roland set. So it's actually making those sounds when I'm playing that set. And I'll play to this. I can hear what I've created here in EZDrummer as I'm playing, and it's actually capturing it here. Now, you know, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll just put this on a loop up here. You can see I've already got it set to a loop. I'll just hit play, and I'll just let it run over and over and over, and I'll practice it until I get comfortable enough. Then I'll hit record, and I'll make several versions of it because, you know, it's sometimes I do a great job, sometimes I do an okay job, sometimes I do terrible. It really depends on how complex the song is, how much double kick drum there is, or how fast, or all that kind of different stuff. So basically that's how I like to capture recording, and what you just saw in that video there was me playing along to the video there and then actually recording in another song that I'd actually created. But this is just the version that I'm using for recording here, just to show you. But so yeah, that's basically how we record my drums. I know in the last video we talked a little bit about it, and I wanted to actually come in here and show you how I capture my Roland drums. But whatever works best for you, using a set like a Roland, or using EZDrummer or Superior Drummer, whatever works best for you. There's no rules, definitely. So that's about it. In the next video, we'll talk more about guitars, editing, mixing the guitars, kind of finding the balance with bass and drums, and kind of just getting that pulling that song all together. So if you have any questions or would like to see anything, just let me know, and I'll be sure to include it in my video. Thanks a lot for watching.